how thoughts become things. Why isn't your reality changing even though you think you understand how law of attraction works?
This reminds me of about a decade ago when I first started getting into these concepts, and I recorded myself doing a bunch of affirmations and incantations. Money is easy to make. Money flows to me. I am rich and abundant. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and I'm getting wealthier. And not only did I record it, but I would listen to it in my car and I would basically scream in unison with these incantations and affirmations that I had created. And yet nothing was changing. The reason why nothing changes, even though you may understand law of attraction, is because your unconscious mind still has limiting beliefs or resistance in it. See, it's not that law of attraction doesn't work or it only works in some area of our life but not others. The challenge is that most people simply don't understand how they think. So it's important, if you want to start creating change in your external reality, if you want to become wealthier, if you want to become healthier, if you want to develop more clarity around your purpose or your spiritual vision, if you want to be able to attract your soulmate or transform the relationship that you're currently in into the relationship of your dreams, what's important to understand is that we have to become aware of the limiting beliefs or the resistance that we're thinking at an unconscious level if we want to create transformation in our lives. Now, this begs the next question. How do I become aware of some resistance that I'm not aware of? We teach a very, very helpful distinction, and it's called the two states of being. And the two states of being basically says there are two states of being: powerful states of being and primal states of being. Powerful states of being are when you are feeling or you are in a state of emotion that feels good. States like joy, curiosity, excitement, compassion, passion, calm, and peace. States of being that feel good. Primal states are states of being that don't feel good. These are states of being like boredom, anxiety, anger, jealousy, overwhelmedness, depression. States of being that don't feel good. Now, what's important to understand is, number one, there's only two states of being, and you're always in one state of being or the other. In fact, you could check in with yourself right now. If you're following along on YouTube, you can drop it in the comment box. What state of being are you in right now? A powerful state or a primal state? So you're always in one state of being or the other. And the other important thing to understand is you are never in two states of being at the same time. You are never in two states of being at the same time. Now, what determines what state of being you're in are the thoughts that you're having about an experience. The experience itself is not determining whether you're in a powerful state or a primal state. What determines the state of being that you're in and whether you feel good or whether you don't feel good is the meaning that you're giving an experience. And so if what we're looking for are our limiting beliefs, then there's an opportunity to actually start paying attention to the experiences that you're having that don't feel good, that you're having a negative reaction to, that you're moving into the sympathetic expression of your nervous system, fight, flight, or freeze. If you want to become more aware of the limiting beliefs or the resistance that are actually creating your reality that you're not aware of, pay attention to the experiences of your life that you don't like and your reaction to them. So let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and it's not going the way that you want it to. And you notice when you get triggered and you move into a primal state, pay attention to the thoughts that you're having. Those are the limiting beliefs or the resistance that must be transformed if you want to change the dynamic of your relationship. If you're having challenges with financial abundance and you feel like you're living in financial insecurity, pay attention to the thoughts that you're having when you think about the fact that you don't have as much money as you would like. They might be thoughts like, I may not have enough. I don't have enough. I may run out of money. Those are the beliefs that you want to pay attention to. Now, I understand that you could look at those beliefs and say, but Dave, that's my reality. But what I want you to understand is that's your reality because of the beliefs you have. If you transform your beliefs, your reality must transform as well. So a great way to become aware of the limiting beliefs that are still informing and creating the results that you don't want in your life is to pay attention to the things that are bothering you and notice your thinking or your beliefs about them. That is the opportunity for you to create massive transformation and change in your life. Now, even though you may have a positive attitude, doing incantations and affirmations, you have to change your limiting beliefs if you want to create more wealth, health, and joy in your life. Now, there's one simple formula I learned that changed everything for me, that has allowed me to create whatever I want, no matter what it is, no matter how long I've been going without. I want to tell you a quick story first, and that was back in 1543. scientists believe that the Earth was the center of the solar system. And they were basing all of their mathematics and physics off of this idea that the Earth was the center of the solar system. And in 1543, a guy by the name of Copernicus came along and said, look, your math is all wrong. And they all acknowledged the math is wrong. And he said the reason why the math is wrong is because the sun is actually the center of the solar system. And as soon as they did all of the recalculations, all of a sudden, all of the mathematics made sense. Well, what we've all been operating according to up until now is bad mathematics. See, people who came before us, or as we watch other people in the way that they're achieving quote unquote success, they taught us some bad equations. Equations like desire plus hustle and grind equals desired result. Or desire plus have enough money and have enough resources equals desired result. Or desire plus be born to the right family or have all of the luck or catch some lucky breaks equals desired result. And that's why we see so few people actually achieving their full potential, and why so many people are not living in financial prosperity and abundance. We've been going about creating the results that we want to create according to bad mathematics. Desire plus find the perfect magic pill strategy or get smarter equals desired result. The good mathematics is this, and this equation absolutely changed the game for me and allowed me to integrate this idea of mastering law of attraction at a much deeper level. The equation is desire plus non-resistance equals desired result. If you can have a desire or a dream, and I know you do, your work is not to figure out how to actually create the result that you want. Your work is not to figure out how to overcome your autoimmune disease or chronic health condition. Your work is not to figure out how to get men or women more attracted to you by having the perfect profile on a dating app. Your work is not to figure out the perfect lead generation strategy to acquire more high qualified prospects to grow your business. Your work is to have a desire and then to identify the resistance you have to that desire. See, if you didn't have any resistance to what you want, you'd either be highly confident that you're going to be producing the result in the very near future, or you would have already produced the result already. There's a gap between what you want and the materialization of what you want in your life, and that gap is some form of resistance. Therefore, desire plus non-resistance equals desired result. What's the resistance? Well, it's some form of thinking, because your thoughts are creating your reality. It's some unresolved limiting belief from your childhood. See, when a sculptor wants to sculpt a masterpiece, the sculptor doesn't take a bunch of clay and start smashing it together like a Mr. Potato Head, finding the perfect nose, finding the perfect eyes, finding the perfect mouth, and pushing a bunch of clay together to create the masterpiece sculpture. The sculptor takes a raw block of clay and removes what doesn't belong. And after he or she removes what doesn't belong, what remains is the masterpiece. You have a masterpiece inside of you right now. And the only thing that's covering up that masterpiece is unnecessary clay, is resistance. How do you become more aware of the resistance? Notice your negative reactions that move you into a primal state to the conditions of your life. And then use the tools that you have access to, so many that I've taught on other episodes on this channel, once you've identified the resistance, to let it go and transform it. Because the name of the game is desire plus non-resistant. That's how you produce the desired result. And the beautiful thing is you've already got the desire piece down. You've already been asking for money, haven't you? You've already been asking for a change in your life, haven't you? You've already been asking for better health or better relationships or more clarity or more spiritual connection. You do the desire piece automatically. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking they have to do all these vision boards or visualize every single morning. No, you've already placed your order with the divine mechanism. You've already told the system what you want, and you have emitted that vibration, and that communication has been received. You don't have to ask anymore. Your work now is the non-resistance. In fact, sometimes incessant asking is an indication that there's some resistance going on, that maybe you don't believe that this is how the system works, and that all you need to do is follow the thoughts, the inspirations, and the opportunities that show up on your pathway. And if you do that, Without resistance, you will 100% of the time, consistently and predictably, produce the desired result, no matter how big, no matter how long the absence of the desired result has been going on in your life, no matter what your personal history is or your traumas are, you will leave those all behind and produce the vision you have for your business, your relationships, your health, or your life if you can just get into the practice of non-resistance. Got some other great videos on this channel around how to actually do that. And I want to thank you for allowing me to share this with you. If you love this video, do me a favor. If you're listening on the podcast platforms, leave me a rating and review. If you're here on YouTube, subscribe and make sure you smash that bell icon because we're on this journey together. And you called forth this video. I know you've been asking. And so at some level, you've actually been practicing this non-resistance because this answer has shown up. If you love this video, share it with somebody else. I love you so much. I know that there's a masterpiece that is in the process of emerging from inside of you, and we're going to do this together. I'll see you in the next episode. Hey, it's David. Hop on over to davidbear.com. Click right here. There's also a link in the show notes, and sign up for our newsletter. You'll get immediate access to my free Mind Hack ebook, as well as a couple of trainings to help you master the inner game. This is a great way to stay informed and be a part of our community and be notified of special announcements. Click below, head on over to the website, get subscribed. If you loved this video, make sure you check out this one or this one, and I will see you in the next video.